Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCK Cup 2025.
Damage is actually going to be quite relevant as well. So I actually like the Bulldog techs the first strike into this because he has the range advantage and is just going to be looking to farm. And Dudu may be in trouble.
Well, they're going to be able to get the charge into the wall. Dudu is lit on fire as aiming, trying to get out of the way. Not going to be able to stack up enough, though, as you can see. So Dudu, 100 health underneath this turret. Let's see how Shiu's going to go underneath his. Able to dodge out of the way of the Winter's Wrath, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Berserker takes that one. That's going to be first blood over to the DN Freecs. But the answering kill does eventually come in. Top laners' lives continue to be a living hell.
Yeah, unfortunate. Even with the changes.
Ending Barrel's life before they can really start off the fight. But as you can see, DK with control of the area. They are going to be able to grab one of these. There's the face breaker and the superplex. Big punch to the noggin. Still, Showmaker may be going down for this one as the hail of arrows comes in. Great ulti there from Dudu as the flash out from aiming. And Life is the one now in trouble. Shiu in that front line. It is an absolute mess. But there's not too many kills. It's just one. That should still be able to take this first dragon. That is going to put them well in position. That wasn't in position, though, unfortunately. The public execution no one turned up for, as it turned out.
I just noticed that we don't have the gold lead UI up today for some reason.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
Because I was wondering how behind aiming is with this. Yes.
Oh, dear. Dudu taking a nap. This is not the time to be sleeping. As he's going to have to put that flash on cooldown once again. Solar Flare, beautiful position as Lucid comes in and answers the kill. But that is another one that's biting the dust. And Live says, thank you very much.
Unfortunately, neither of those kills
One's
going
playing set top lane if they're playing him at all, as far as what I can see.
And that's a lot of poke from aiming here in the initial part of this fight. The positioning here is really good for Berserker. It's hard to enter these grubs.
Yeah. Ooh, Chains of Corruption going to get the flash out from Live. As Showmaker making his way in. They just turn onto Barrel immediately, though. Life down exceptionally low, but it doesn't seem to matter. Man advantage is going to be there for the DN. I'm a fan of being subtle with puns. So, I feel like you've missed the point.
Okay, hold up.
Okay, it's another Solar Flare onto Barrel. Going to get Chain CC'd as Shiu's going to try and make his way in. Decent heroic charge, but I think Barrel's still dead. Does flash, gets himself out of the way as it's nap time for Bulldog. Oh, God, that was too many things thrown at the Corky. And he is going to go down.
I was about to sing his praises right before this. From Showmaker, and the greed from Bulldog definitely puts a dent in the advantage they were looking for. Still 800 gold up, though.
Oh, dear. Steadfast Presence almost blocks the stun, but there is too much CC to come on through here. Bulldog turns up, and Barrel's dead yet again. Just backing in the wrong spot. And that might mean that this turret goes down as well, wasting no time. It was going to be that they can turn into a dragon, grab the feats of strength that way, but they're going to be able to get first turret blood as Chains of Corruption come down. Make a rain here from Berserker just to deter aiming.
I mean, look at how much value the Bloodthirster gives Berserker in this situation.
He'll walk out of the way, of course. He walked pretty quickly as Bambi, as the big one does rain down. Are they going to be able to get in here? Showmaker just running forward. There's the face breaker. It is going to be Lucid that locks down the dragon. But can they win the fight? That's the question. Flash out here from Showmaker. Superplex to get Life out of the fight. Very, very low. There's the double sleeve. Lucid gets the watch out heap. And they do need to watch out. Dudu trying to fight three, but he still has to flash away. And Berserker's under the turret, but I don't know whether that safety is. There it is. The Q comes through. Watch out heap yet again as Lucid gets the triple.
Lucid is popping off Atlas! 3 kills after the Dragon Steal. The sleep is fantastic. It does so much damage in this fight. And this is everything DN Freecs. All their advantages washed away in the blink of an eye, it feels like. I mentioned they got feats of strength for the Dragon fight, but really only Life had that. No one else had upgraded boots at the time, so it's not really a big spike they hit. Obviously, they're getting the turret gold and all is nice, and having it for doing big damage right now.
Yeah, and he's Shiu's going to be able to take down this turret, and that's going to even things out as far as that. The money that just came in for DK. It's not over yet, as Lucid looking to make his way in, aiming going to be joining as well. Oh dear, this could be a real rough time. Superplex comes in from Showmaker. The turret going to start getting angry here, but it's Lucid that made it upset. And so they're going to go 1-for-1. Berserker turns up at the right time here as Showmaker realizes he's not really going to be able to do too much about this. And there he goes. The Winter's Wrath is going to bear down on him. And it's Pioshik that grabs the kill.
Well, Berserker's got a ton of money in his pockets already, but he probably would have liked it, so
I'm an ideal surprise. Like, how did Showmaker not get turret aggro there?
It was really weird. Let's watch it again because there was also like some anti-synergy between his ult
in that top fight underneath the turret.
Oh.
Hopefully he does have an opportunity for it this time around as Glacial Prison comes down and engage onto the set. Not exactly optimal. Has changed it. Corruption comes in and pop goes the Leona. Xiu able to get himself out of this one as well as he dives forward. There's a very sleepy Corki. And the watch out heap comes down yet again. Lucid going to help grab that kill. It's actually the set that collects a bowling ball from downtown. I think we're giving that at least a spare, even if Yoshik doesn't go down. Berserker gets them away from the inner turret, and Xiu, oh, the snipe! You're not allowed to do that. The little gates were coming down, Wolf. They were trying to pick up the pins.
And Dudu was... I mean, Bulldog has TP in 2 when he spawns. They won't have Pyoshik for the smite. This is going to be you have to win the fight or you will not get this objective.
Well, they're looking for it. Remember, the amount of shred from this Otacon is so dangerous. Bulldog's going to turn up. That is going to be the secure here, but Dudu into that backline is looking very scary. Beryl going to get revived. And remember, this is Voracious Otacon, so they can just be here and die, but they're not even doing that. DK is still going to be able to win. Life is burning, burning, burning. It's a pirouette from Lucid to finish him off. And like every objective went to DNF. The early game was so good, and now DK are just kind of ignoring them and winning the game.
Well, I think DNF should have made a different call here, you know? And obviously, this is unfortunately pretty embarrassing for Dudu, but how could he know, right?
And Xiu didn't even know.
But this is, yeah, he didn't have vision.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're not going to look at the Otacon fight.
Yeah, this is just more battling, as the inner turret yet to go down, but life is so incredibly low. Xiu should be able to get rid of this one. It was the Fimbulwinter that he did finish off, but I do like that he at least got a Black Cleaver to still do some damage.
It's a solid build. I like this version.
Yep, and they also have just a lot of damage in the Lilia and the Varus.
The problem with going for that Otacon contest is you end up giving so much control plus the res.
Yeah, and also it's basically a flip, right? Like if you don't get that smite at the end, then you just lose the team fight because no matter what, DK are going to win it. As Xiu going to be just heading back home, still had that buff.
Yeah, and the problem is like that fight. I mean, they have res too.
It was kind of a losing situation.
Exactly. I just don't think they should have opted in, and now they may lose the game over it.
Well, Dudu has a decent flank angle. The inhibitor turret is going to go down. Some health bars are low, but remember, Voracious Otacon. He exists. Snoozing time as Pyoshik looks to try and get out of there. Bulldog also wanting to go back to the fountain for quite a while.
Dudu?
And Dudu still just holding position. Not wanting to overly commit to anything when they do have this buff. 10 seconds remaining as Xiu going to be turning up life, looking for that angle. There's the flash in from Beryl. But his teammates are
They wanted the inhibitor so badly, but they're not going to throw over it. They're not going to overextend and give a ton of gold over. They'll still just kite back here and doubling down on Otacon. Well, they had such a great early game. Like you mentioned, they had all the objectives. They had a Corki.
And DK, I think it is about, you know, dotting T's and crossing I's, or the other way around, or whatever.
Yeah. And they're just very carefully going to take this turret out here. No one's in the bottom lane pushing the inhibitor. They just want to...
After that Blitzcrank game and everything, man. Peanut suffered enough.
Just want to let everyone know I'm accurate, even though if it doesn't make sense. I can hit the set.
Well, they can also hit the Baron. That's going to go down extraordinarily quickly. Lilia very, very good at killing that. And DNF, they don't even really know yet that that one's going down as they get rid of the Sejuani. They get rid of the Baron. They're going to get rid of life as well. The bowling ball goes over the top. That was a bit of a trick shot there, you could say, as Lucid going to hit that Q onto Bulldog to make it... I don't know about the bullet time positioning there, but Berserker just trying to get them out of the way as Xiu goes in, and oh god, these wallets are absurdly heavy. Dudu's wondering what the heck he's supposed to do. And Lucid, yeah, the watch out, not even going to be the thing that kills him because he smote him in the air. And this is going to be the end of this game. DK looking fantastic, coming alive in that mid game and really not letting go of this one.
Yeah, I really do feel like this was a winnable game for DNF despite a really tough draft, but could not actually get it to work as going a bit deep here.
Yeah, life is likely to die, although does have the flash, so may not be falling down just yet. Gets onto the fountain, but these Nexus turrets, they're not going to be respawning this time around, guys. It's just going to be the Nexus going down, and Beryl playing up in the faces of DNF, and DK still looking real good after their initial victory, able to take down the DN Freecs here in game number 1. We'll see how they go in the rest of the series, but this first game is over.
And Lucid is just fully in his challengers mode now, man. He's not afraid of anything. He is going to make super plays.